Hey you guys, hi. Welcome back to Rebuilding a Kick-Ass Life. I want to address a video that I did yesterday about how I'm almost 60. I'm 58. And how I have lived on my own for the last 10 years and why I choose to live alone and not really actively be looking for a partner. So the video, for the most part, was pretty positively accepted. I did have somebody say, and I thought, maybe you're onto something. I did have somebody say, you look great for your age, and maybe that's the secret. And I thought, yeah, maybe we're onto something here. So thank you for the compliment, much appreciated. I think it's genetics more than anything. But I did the same video just in a shorter version on my Instagram page. And I had some women that were almost maybe offended by my sentiments. And I just want to clarify and I want to reiterate that choosing to be single or live I've been married. I've been married twice, and clearly that didn't go so well for me. I had a very the first marriage, the father of all three of my children. We were married really, really young. We were 20, I was 22, he was 24. We had 3 kids by the time I was 29. And unfortunately that marriage just didn't work out. We grew apart. My second marriage was toxic, wrote a book about it. And now for the last 10 years, I've been living on my own. And the video was about why I enjoy living on my own, why I am not alone or don't feel lonely, why I am thriving, living life on my own terms and having peace in my life and really enjoying just spending more time on things that I love to do and not having to worry about a partner and just, not having to, and I think I used the word ask for permission. And I know that a lot of women took offense to that. In my particular situation in my second marriage, unfortunately, that for me, that was the case. I didn't have a job and I wasn't really making income. And so actually that's not true. He gave me a paycheck every month, but I didn't have access to the accounts and I didn't have free will to do or to buy whatever I thought that, we could use in the home or whatever. And so I know that a lot of women did take offense to that video, and it wasn't me. The intent was not to be offensive or to be a super feminist, which by the way, I'm not. I feel like I'm sort of in the middle in terms of feminism. I certainly still do believe in the sanctity of marriage, and I have children. I have kids that I think one day, do want to have a family and do want to get married, and that's great. That really is. And to any one of you out there that have found your best friend, and I had a woman comment here on YouTube saying that she's found her best friend and she's very happily married. And I'm not saying that being single is better than being married or being partnered up. And I'm not saying that being partnered up is better than being single. What I'm saying is that whatever works for you and whatever you want. I've had both sides of the coin. And I can honestly say that now, approaching my 60s, I'm very comfortable in my skin. It's liberating, it's empowering to be able to make my own decisions, make my own money, and really just live authentically to my core, without having to put on any airs or have to worry about my partner not liking, the way I dress, because I kind of did have that. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that, I know my head, I'm all jumbled. What I'm trying to say is that whether you're married or whether you're single, one is not better than the other. What I have found in my experience at my age today is that I am quite happy to be on my own. The only thing that I wish sometimes I had help in is like the finances. That's the only thing I really worry about. It's a real irrational fear that I have. I talked about that in my other video. I don't know why I have this irrational fear of being financially destitute. I don't know. I never had that fear until I was married to someone who made a lot of money. And again, if you listened to my video yesterday, I walked away with not a lot. I left just about everything behind. So what I left behind was a lot. And now I have this irrational fear after having been in that marriage for so long. And I think it's because for so long I didn't have the control. I didn't have any control. I didn't know how much money was coming in. I really didn't. I didn't know how much money was in the bank. Were we broke? Were we like filthy rich? I didn't know. And I think that's probably when that irrational fear set in. But really, apart from the financial aid that sometimes I wish I had just so I could feel secure, I don't feel lonely. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't feel like I'm lacking in any way because I'm not partnered up or I don't have a spouse. And so that's all I was trying to say, is that I feel like I get great sleeps. I have peace in my home at all times, day and night. I don't have to walk on eggshells anymore. And I don't think, not that I don't think, I know for a fact that I will never be in a position again in my life where I'm going to be in a relationship where I do have to walk on eggshells. And I know for a fact that I am not going to settle anymore. I don't need to. And so if some people take that as being a man hater or bashing men or being an ultra feminist, then I guess so be it. That's just where I am today. I'm very comfortable in my skin. I'm very comfortable living on my own. I'm very comfortable doing things for myself. Do I wish that someday somebody would take out the freaking garbage? Yeah, I do. Do I wish I had somebody that could fix my roof? Yeah, I do. Do I wish I had somebody that can shovel my driveway? I live in Canada. It's freaking cold here. Yeah, I do. But, you know, there's pros and cons to everything. And I guess that's the con of living on my own. I guess you can hire people to do that or just get out there and friggin' do it yourself. Being on my own for the last 10 years, I've learned how to fix toilets, fix doorknobs, patch a roof. What did I do recently? Attach my own washer and dryer. And so hook up my own washer and dryer. You can YouTube anything. You can YouTube anything. So for me, it works. I don't feel lonely. I have a great set of friends. I have a great community, which is really important if you want to beat that, feeling lonely or, I don't know if you, I know that women or men both really struggle with the fear of being alone. I don't have that fear. And I think the only way to combat that is to really find your community, find your tribe. Get yourself out there, join a running group, join I don't know, play pickleball. Pickleball's a thing, right? I don't know, play pickleball. I was reading something the other day that said that, whether it's true or not, because you can't believe everything you read, but I was reading something that said that for men to improve their mental health, they should hang out with a woman. And for women to improve their mental health, they should hang out with their friends more. And I was like, okay, well, I can't be doing everything wrong because that's what I'm doing. So I spend time, not a lot of time, because I do love my solitude and I really embrace my solitude. So I do spend sufficient amount of time that I feel for me is sufficient with my friends. I really do love my alone time. I love my home. I love being home alone. I love curling up and watching a good movie or reading a book or whatever. And then I also love to go out for dinner with my friends or grab a coffee or whatever. I have a really good balance of both. At my core, it's funny because at my core, I'm an introvert, and most people would think I'm an extrovert. But at my core, I'm an introvert, and then I like to socialize when I do go out and have the opportunity to do that. So again, I didn't want to be offensive to anyone. And if you're married and you're happily married and you have your best friend, then you are one of the lucky ones. And I applaud you for that, because I honestly don't even know what that would feel like to be that happy and that, and I know there's problems with every relationship, but to be that happy, to be that content, to be that fulfilled, to be that at peace and in a relationship with someone else I'm sure is lovely. And I've never honestly can say that I have felt completely at peace and completely myself when I am in a relationship with someone else. I usually tend to lose myself, but then again, through my therapy, I've learned that that's a me problem, not a them problem, a me problem. So that's it. So I wanted to say, you guys live in Canada. This is a Free People. Why do I look like I'm... This is a Free People jumpsuit. And let me see if I can... Oh my gosh, give you a better look. Anyway, you know me. I love to share anything with you that I absolutely am loving. You can get dupes on Amazon because these are kind of, I don't know, I think they're like $170, but you can get them for like $40 on Amazon. It's fleece and it's a full like jumpsuit. I live in them. I have this one and then a creamy colored one. In the winter, you guys, especially right now, it's like -15 out. So cozy. So that's my recommendation for today. The Free People overall. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Have a great day. And for all you single ladies, don't feel guilty for being happy, being on your own. And for all you married ladies or coupled up ladies, I'm happy that you're happy. That's all I wanted to say. So keep on rebuilding your kick-ass lives, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.